good day. I trust that you are doing very well and keeping yourself safe in this very difficult time that we are in as a country and the world at large. I have a question that I have to respond to today, and the question is, how can one avoid getting into a toxic relationship or into an abusive relationship? Very important question with so many answers to it, but I'll give few of them. Number one, which I think the most important, which we neglect the most, is that we fail to pray when we are about to get into a relationship. We pray when we are in trouble. It's just a general tendency that we have as human beings, and I'm sure God by His grace always forgives us. But if you truly want to avoid getting yourself into toxic relationship or abusive relationship, from the word go, make sure that you earnestly seek the will of God, the plan of God for your life, and allow God to guide you as you date, because that way you're going to avoid a number of things. Number two, also question your motives, your motivation, and question how you end up choosing the person that you date. What do you look out for? Because sometimes we look for superficial things, and when somebody meets all those superficial standards, we think that they are the right person. And when we get into the relationship, we realize, oh, we are enjoying the superficial things that they presented to us, but the character of that person is actually very broken, toxic, and they have an abusive nature, because it's who the person is that they will be able to give that to you. If a person is broken, they have no character, you are going to be the beneficiary of their brokenness and their lack of character. So refine and define what you look out for when you choose. If you choose based on superficial things, chances are you always make mistakes of getting into relationships that are toxic and abusive, because you were looking from the outward appearance. There are things that you were attracted to that are material, that are tangible, that are outward. You failed to discern and look for the character of a person. It may take a while for you to get into a serious relationship when you focus on character, but it will be worth it, because then you're going to avoid getting yourself into trouble. The third point, which is very important as well, is that be a person that sets boundaries, because boundaries helps you to determine what is important to you, and boundaries creates a scenario whereby if a person gets into your life and they keep on pushing to break the boundaries, they keep on challenging the boundaries that you have drawn, chances are that person is toxic and abusive in nature, and should you bring them into your life, what it will mean is that you will continue breaking your own boundaries for them to have their way. A person that loves you and appreciates and values you will also truly respect your boundaries. The other, which I think is the last point because of time, is that look for red flags. What are red flags? Is this person controlling, manipulative? Do they lie a lot? Is this person always gaslight? They always make sure that whenever there's a problem as you are dating, they tend that problem to look as if you are the one who is not interpreting realities properly. Those are signs that the person that you are about to get into a relationship, chances are that that person is likely to be abusive, and the relationship is ultimately going to be a toxic one. So take care of yourself and pay attention to some of the things that I've mentioned. They will help you to avoid getting into toxic relationship. I wish you all the best in your search. To those of you who are already in relationships, I pray that you take care of one another and that you keep on growing and nurturing those relationships. That's it for today, and may the Lord richly bless you, and bye-bye.